The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Warriors have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs.
Hey, what's
Will
up,
they
James
be able to
Robert?
break
Shout
the
out.
stalemate and come out on top against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming
Simulan
right up.
natin ang Game 3.
And here we are, broadcasting live, Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup.
Hindi natin alam.
One of the two. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert.
Parang live stream ko, kulang palitan yung oras, 6 minutes na.
And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton second, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Sayang nga yun eh. Kala ko umabot, hindi pala.
And here's Curry. Butler, a screen on Conley. Here's Curry. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
So he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside McDaniels. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the ball. Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Lakas ng ano ah. Lakas nga ng Pacers, grabe.
And the free throw, no good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Minnesota. Butler's shot is good.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out, he doesn't need it.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against the length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now, here's Green. Pass to Curry. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Conley passes to Edwards. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Golden State. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry looking it over, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Minnesota leading by 5. Now here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. McDaniels got 5 points.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Tambak tayo.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Right side Payton. Hield against Randall.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
First one falls for him.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. A quick shot there. It's off target.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Hield. Driving in.
Solid D by the rangy Gobert. Fantastic at positioning himself and distracting shooters. That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pajemski with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Butler. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Edwards finds Gobert. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Go lang, bro, Robert. Go lang.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Butler. Count that one. 6 points for him. Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. Green with the defensive effort.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Conley. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 4. Down low. Butler. Nice D from Reed. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. To the middle. Pass to Payton. Outside Pajemski. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Payton up top. McDaniels covering. Payton's shot is good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Edwards against Hield. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Green with the defensive effort.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Butler up top. Pass to Payton. Hield with the ball. That one drops for him.
And a little contact never stops Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Edwards looking for an opening. Launches it. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Butler on the wing. Payton with a screen on Reed. Butler finds Green. Here's Pajemski. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 7. Outside McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. And there's a pick. Here's Payton. Shot from the low post is good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. Edwards, a pass to Reed. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Payton. And Moody is subbed in for Pajemski. Now here's Hield. And here's Kuminga. Outside for Butler. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh!
Wow.
Come away!
With authority.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Edwards. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside Hield. Pass to Butler from deep. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Hield for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Warriors trail by 11. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Minot in at the 4 spot. And the basket by Curry.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Edwards so good inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Curry. This one for 3. Minot pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Alexander-Walker. Looney grabs a miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Curry from inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Edwards, no good. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside heel. Curry against DiVincenzo. Out to heel. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. Reid for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reid. He was just waiting for that pass.
Pass to Curry. The 3 ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Minot. No points so far. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside heel. Back to Curry. Out to heel. Fires the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Mooney defends. And the shot goes. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Alexander-Walker. Drains the triple.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Just weaving his way through traffic, still knocks it in.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. I mean, he's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 8. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Curry splashes it in.
He's found his range now, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early on.
Outside Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 23.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Kuminga with a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry finds Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Curry. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Heel. DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. They get it again. Reed sinks that one from the post. Reed's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Saving that trip. Naz Reed turning a miss into a bucket.
Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Curry passes to Hield. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo driving.
Wow, DiVincenzo sees daylight. He does not hesitate at all.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Payton's checked in for Moody. And Pajemski subbed in for Hield. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Back to Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Shot clock at 5. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. McDaniels against Payton. Looking to get back on track. McDaniels can't hit. Warriors trail by 8. Outside for Butler. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. The 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the 2nd quarter. To the paint. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Hey, what's up, Camden? Shout out.
He wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Curry takes it in. And a nice finish on the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. 1:36 left to play in the half. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul
Nag-reach in seats, Steph Curry
looking at
then.
his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit
Shout
him
out
down
JB,
until the 3rd
Nixon
quarter.
4.
1:33 left in the first half. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry goes in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to
Tambake
stop.
ko
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Curry. Good on both. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Puts it up from the high post. Drained it for 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Butler passes to Curry. Green, a screen. Rebound Minnesota.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Golden State has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Butler. And there's the screen. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Randall. Now Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Butler covering. Back to Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. It's Minnesota leading by 10. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man, and not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Brandon Pajemski out there with Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Count the basket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attacking.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Butler. McDaniels with some nice D.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Kuminga's shot is off. Butler against Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Back to Butler. Kuminga with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look, that's exactly what you want to see from Butler. He's at his best when he's attacking the rack.
They swipe it. Inside. Looney passes to Kuminga. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Launches a three. Rebound Minnesota. Right side Edwards. Snatched away. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's Butler with the jam.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Outside Edwards. Randall outside. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 11 points.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Kuminga. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Hield. He's got 6. The three. That's good from Curry on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 24 points.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Back to Conley. The Warriors pull it in.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Curry. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Butler.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Curry passes to Looney. And here's Butler, guarded by Edwards. The gritty finish from Butler there.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. McDaniels got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gobert. Give him 8. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Minnesota.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Curry from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on heel. And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Randall against Butler. Left side Curry. Green, the pass to Kuminga. Now here's Curry. Green, a screen from 12 feet. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 29.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Back to Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Now here's Conley into the lane. Pajimski grabs the board. Curry with it. Randall's in his pocket. And it's Green missing. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Butler. And here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Gobert passes to Edwards. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Now Pajimski from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Pajimski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards, 19-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Randall. Now Conley. He's covered by Curry. The shot by Conley. No good. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Curry. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
They are just owning the boards right now.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 37.
This is how competitive Curry is. You've got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Hirap kumabol, Hanel.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
For your Warriors, Dance Team.
A minute 6 left to play in the third. DiVincenzo. Spencer grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Fires from 14. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Hey, if he can't get to the basket, the medium-range jumper is JB's second option.
Puts it up from 12, and the jumper falls for him. Randall's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Butler. Domingo with a screen on Randall. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jimmy Butler.
Before you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had, hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Butler. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's Minnesota. They're up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Dikit na naman, James Robert.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick. We'll get great shots.
Coach Kerr preaching team chemistry right now.
Yeah, he wants more ball movement and much better execution because that makes everything simple.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Edwards, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Reed in at the 5.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hield on the wing, covered by Alexander-Walker. Outside Curry. To take the lead, and the layup is good. Curry's got 39.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Miller. Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now here's Kuminga. Back to Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 41.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Outside Reed. Pass to Miller. Outside. DiVincenzo. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. Deflected. Curry against DiVincenzo. Kuminga with it. Outside Curry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls to Curry.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And so Curry nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Edwards finds Conley. Up top Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Curry. Back to Pajemski. Left side Kuminga. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Oh, and Reed with a block. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. And that one's good.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Reed. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. And he's a hard guy to cover.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Key, he's checked in for Looney. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark is checked in for Ingles. Outside Pajemski. The 3 from Curry. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Outside, Alexander Walker fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Kuminga. Outside Curry. There's a screen. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards pass to Conley. A step-back shot. Edwards, no good.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Here's Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Conley. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 47 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Pajemski. Reed, a screen on Curry. Conley passes to Reed. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Back to Curry. Pass to Kuminga to tie it up. And the layup is up and in. It's all knotted up.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Nakakabutos. Tablas. Konti na lang.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Key. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Gobert. Another shot.
Boy, I love the energy Green plays defense with. He's always contesting the shot.
Here's Payton. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Gobert against Green. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Randall. Count it. And one.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. The free throw drops for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Randall outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Randall has that clutch DNA.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Butler. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert against Green. Now Randall lets the 3 fly. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. He got it again. Sensational.
That's
52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Edwards.
Sorry, wait lang.
Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Curry. The shot that time not on target. Oh, good D by Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
The kick out, Curry. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Ano ba yan?
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
May pa ako nag-miss ano ba yan?
That's his first foul of the game. Edwards with it. Green picks him up.
I mean, look, among the all-time great defenders in league history, Green affected that shot.
Time out.
Game clock separated by 5. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry drives in. And it's good.
No question about it. Curry.
Defense tayo ngayon.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Seconds left in the fourth. Healed against Edwards. It's in!
Ano ba naman? Hiyam! Ano ba naman hiyam? Buti may 5.5 seconds pa.
Couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, the
nagnitis si Butler. Malas.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Pagod na kasi si Curry, kaya na ako pinapadira. Si Butler sa fresh. Malirin yung screen ni Draymond.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.
Wala ngang OT, talo naman ako. Bayams. So, this is my game prediction for tomorrow. So, may chance manalo Minnesota. I think wala pa rin naman si Steph Curry. Di pa rin makapaglaro si Steph Curry bukas. Pero yun, no? Dito 54 points, 8 3-point shots si Steph Curry, napakabigat. Di ko na siya pinatiran ng huli kasi ang baba na ng stamina. Baka hindi rin pumasok. Bala ko sana drive eh. Jimmy Butler 22 points, silang dalawa lang double digits. Samantalang sa Minnesota, Edwards 32, Randall 23. Malaki score ni Edwards pero si Randall yung ano. Bandang third quarter siya biglang nagagawa ng magkakasunod eh. Critical. Natin yung last play natin. Score summary. It's pinaka-last. Ay, hindi na makikita. Hindi. Ito yung last play ni Edwards. Ayan, nasa likod. Ang layo pa ni Buddy Hield. Oh. Sa likod na yun. Oh, di abot eh. Iwan na iwan yun. Tapos dun tayo sa play natin kay Kerr. Ay, hindi na pinakita kasi hindi pa masayang. Okay. Wala. Sayang. Sayang yung last shot. I-replay ba ito? Ay, pwede pa ata. Natin. Hindi ko hanggang saan marirewind ito. Ayan o. So, ayan. Hindi ko na pinasa kay Curry kasi ano na yung stamina niya eh. Mababa na eh. So, option ko si Buddy Hield or si Jimmy Butler sa ay layo si Jimmy Butler. Pinasa ko kay Jimmy Butler. Layo tayo na onte. Yan. Wala ko sana screen eh. Oh. Yung screen naman ni Draymond alanganin eh. Oh, na-screen. Pero wala, hindi man lang tumama yung screen kay Randall eh. Oh, layo. Yan oh. Nakaila. Sunod pa rin eh. Kabantay pa rin eh. Oh. Nice defense. Mali din yung release ko. And plakak. Bumordring pa. Sayang. Anyway, that is it. Like, share, subscribe. See you on the next one. Shoutout kay James Robert, ating tandem Dario BTV, RGPH Chuck, at kay JB on Bermal. Shoutout sa inyo. Salamat sa panonood. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.